I'm Amy, and this is the Make Mobile, a mobile arts and crafts studio which allows us to go to the park and to wherever people are and make things. Today we're going to celebrate the solstice by making a green headdress or crown. It's really simple and you can make it out of things that you find in your neighborhood. When you're gathering plants, it's good to have a pair of clippers. If you don't have a pair of these, then maybe use a pair of sharp scissors. I've basically just taken a little bit from each bush. I don't want to take too much from anywhere, so just be respectful when you're picking. Some plants are poisonous or have poisonous sap that might give you a rash, so you might want to look those plants up before you go snipping them and putting them on your head. Now, here I have some plants that are from a friend's yard and from in front of my house. We're going to take 3 pieces of fairly sturdy material and you put them together at the top, hold on to that, and then each outer piece you bring into the center. So the right comes into the center, and then the left comes into the center, and then this one has become the right, so that one comes into the center. And then you just follow along, just exactly like that. So it might take a bit to just get a feeling for this. So practice on something simple maybe, if you haven't tried this before. So now we're going to move on to something a little more complex. It's good to have these be fairly long and fairly strong because we're going to braid them and we're going to start putting other pieces into them. Keep hold of the tip as you work. If that's hard to do, then you might get a clothes peg and put that on the end. These pieces are fairly pliable. If it's brittle, then this action will break them, but these are working out pretty well. Now, I've got a few inches braided, so I'm going to start adding in more pieces. And if you have little pieces that you've picked up for their color, or there's a beautiful leaf to add in. What I'm also doing is pulling back the leaves and sliding the braided piece over the leaves so that they don't get crushed. And then just keep adding in more of your beautiful little plants. Take it slow and enjoy the process, so there's no rush here. I think that's good. I'll just add this one little bit, and I think that will be enough to get me the length that I need. So I've still got about 8 inches of the pieces on the end, and I'm going to try to pull this around and make it into a circle. You want to make sure it's not going to fall over your head, so it's not too big, and it's not going to be too small. So you can either just go by feel and look visually at where that's going to go together, or you can actually measure. I am holding that spot where the pieces should meet, and then I'm just going to continue twining the end over the beginning, and I'm going to try really hard not to crush everything that I've made. Just twine the pieces around each other and then tuck them in when you feel you can secure them somewhere. And then I'm going to tuck that in so that it's not poking out. And then all the little bits that are poking out, tuck those in. And then hopefully it fits on your head and you have your solstice crown. I like to keep this accessible so that people of all ages and abilities can do it. So whether you're going really simple or you get into it and you make it more complex, the key here is to have fun and enjoy the solstice. So I wish you bright and happy return of the sun and have fun creating with plants.